doing more of my review of My Bloody Valentine. Again, I'm sorry about that. My video kind of ended there. Had to charge my phone, but I'm using the computer now, so I definitely want to continue to talk a little bit about My Bloody Valentine. It's definitely worth the watch. I snagged this DVD a long time ago in, I think, a Jubilee in Angola, New York. And, it's always been eye catching to me. The case and how nostalgic the picture is on it. It's a very nostalgic cover, you know, just reminds you of something that you would see in the 90s. um, Harry Warden is very 90s. He's 80s, but it reminds you of something that you'd see in the 90s for sure. And when I was a kid, I was just obsessed with the idea. So just bought it on Amazon when I got older. But yeah, this is a trip. You need to watch this movie. The original is good. Yes, definitely watch the original My Bloody Valentine. I'm not taking anything away from that ever. But this is a fun time. This is funner. Well, I would say the original also focuses more on the love story aspect, and this is more like murder mystery, which I enjoy a murder mystery slasher flick, and it's fun. And so do watch it, and you get your heart broken. I was obsessed with just the look of Harry Warden. The gas mask and the fucking pickaxe, and just he's so like he's memorable as a slasher. He's so memorable, and it's one of those looks that you don't forget once you see it. But sadly, he never got that reputation. He never got a franchise. He never got a trilogy. He got one movie. He got the original. He got the remake, which was well done. And the original was well done, by the way. I like both movies. I'm not shitting on either, okay? But Harry Warden, underrated villain. Now, am I going to put him up there with Jason? No. He doesn't belong up there with Jason. But he's a good villain. And this is a good fucking bloody slasher flick to watch on Valentine's Day. So do so. Crack yourself a 6-pack. Make some chicken fingers in the oven. And put on My Bloody Valentine. You have a great time with it. Again, Jensen Ackles giving his fucking perfect performance. And, no matter how much he wants to seem like a different guy, I think that to all of us, he'll always be Dean. He'll always be Dean from Supernatural, always. It doesn't really matter what we do, he'll always be Dean. He'll always be Dean. There's nothing changing that. But, yeah. Great actor, Jensen Ackles, and this does come with 3D glasses, which I mentioned before. The 3D glasses work well. They work well. But it's really not about that, though. It's just like, this movie's so good. You want to own it in your collection. Own it in your collection. Do it. Like, the best 3D horror movie ever made. Literally. There's one scene where there's this girl running in the cave. No, they're running out of the cave, and Harry Warden's got a pickaxe. He's got the pickaxe, and they're in the truck, right? And there's a sequence where it captures Harry Warden throwing the pickaxe, and you just get this nice shot of the pickaxe just spinning towards the vehicle, and it smashes their window. It smashes their right through their fucking window. But it's like the perfect 3D effect. The anger. There's so much anger in the slasher flick. And that's what slasher flicks are missing now. We didn't get the same kind of brutality. We didn't get the same anger. We get drama. Okay? I want a straight up slasher flick. I want just simple violence. Okay? Cheesy or not. It's what we want. He just whips it, and it just flies, ding, 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 smashes the window. Great in 3D, and definitely pick yourself up the same one in 3D because it works. It does. It's definitely worth the pickup and the watch, and it's worth the money. Do it. And Jensen Ackles, you have no choice but to root for him. You feel like you have to. He's such a great actor. And of course, Jared Padalecki, his best friend, Sam, from Supernatural, being in the Friday the 13th reboot. It's like these guys both just like came up with a plan, and they said, hey, I'll do this remake and you do this remake. Jensen Ackles chose to do My Bloody Valentine remake. Jared Padalecki chose to do Friday the 13th remake. And they both worked. They just like that. And in the same amount of time. The same year, I think, actually. I love both movies. Actually, let me see if I got that in this collection right here. I don't know what I've got right here. Hey, I don't think I have that right here, but I highly recommend it. My Bloody Valentine, and of course the Friday the 13th reboot. Both those guys from Supernatural that we love. Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles. Talented actors. And, the cop in it I like, which I've already brought up, the cop from who you've seen in Final Destination. And he was in other films as well. Yeah, I just think that you should pick up My Bloody Valentine if you see it in stores. Or watch it on your streaming device, or whatever streaming device you have of any kind. Definitely type it in and have a good time with it because it's worth it. Watch My Bloody Valentine 3D. There's good backstory and there's solid acting. And definitely one I grew up with. And yeah, I guess it just gravitated towards me because, well, I was always alone on Valentine's Day, so it was either watch Valentine's Day, the slasher flick, or My Bloody Valentine, which personally I think that this is better than Valentine. I think it's better, but yeah, I mean that's all. There's nothing more I could say really. I mean, just definitely do watch this movie if you're alone and by yourself. Crack yourself a Pepsi, whatever. Just watch it and have a good time. Get some chicken wings, extra spicy. See how you like it, you know. But yeah, I recommend Harry Warden, great villain for Valentine's Day. Super creepy in the mines. Sorry. Thank you for watching.